But you know what, man? A lot of people's eating on this hill because a lot of people using this shit out of emotions instead of seeing any evidence, paperwork, anything. You can get anybody to tell a lie on somebody. See, the lie outweigh the truth. One thing about the truth gonna stand still all the way through time. A lie gonna change as things go along. A lie gonna change. People are paid for you to lie on some motherfucking body. Because they feel like they ain't got that kind of money to stop it. But God gonna stop it. God gonna stop it. If you believe in God, believe this. When they got ready to prosecute Jesus, the Pharisees said, the high priest said, I see no fault in this man. Y'all don't see no fault in me because I married an 18-year-old motherfucking girl. Because I married an 18-year-old woman. That's what y'all got. That's what y'all mad about. That's what y'all mad about. The high priest said, I see no fault in this man. Just like y'all motherfuckers don't see no fault in me. But being y'all black peoples, black people don't care what they motherfuckers believe in. As long as you say it, it's the truth.
Somebody said what? They so dumb. They don't even understand.
No, they don't understand.
They don't. Yeah,
No,
y'all
they don't understand.
Like y'all.
No, they don't understand.
That's why I hate that I was motherfucking born in this generation. Y'all
No, they
some
don't
dumb
understand.
ass.
They don't want to understand. They don't want to understand.
You sound dumb. Yeah, that's.
Y'all sound dumb. I sound
y'all don't know
dumb because it's ignorant to you. Because it's ignorant to you. Go tell your mama them to read the Bible to you and show you what Jesus said. And it's the same thing having to be being crucified with no evidence. And you same dumb niggas sitting up believing them motherfucking lies, want to have something to talk about, because that's all y'all can do. Have something to talk about. That make y'all day the down niggas. But if it had been a white man, you wouldn't have had a motherfucking thing to say.
Not even that. Y'all just wake up and just have people on y'all mind. Like, okay, I'm finna go post about Mike and Deja today. Like, and y'all not the ones getting paid for it.
Oh, they making money. I'm finna make money off them, even if I have to find somebody to lie on them. I'm gonna make money. But at the same time, those are black people.
Somebody say, don't explain yourself to fools.
Thank you. I'm sorry for explaining myself to them fools.
She's still a baby. I'm 20 and not married about marriage right now. Okay, that's your lonely ass. Bitch, I ain't finna be lonely because you lonely. The fuck?
You can't tell this little
that's
girl.
That's your lonely
nothing.
ass. I'm gonna be motherfucking married and happy. While half of y'all motherfucking asses is lonely as shit. And want a bitch to motherfucking want a nigga to do everything for y'all. The fuck? I'm not that.
This little girl, you can't tell her none, y'all, but I feel sorry for her. I'm so sorry for this baby. My granddaughter just graduated from college.
No, my mind is not gone. Y'all just think it's gone because I'm not acting like one of y'all dumbass hoes. That's why. Because I'm not miserable looking for a nigga.
Thank God you came. How many more days could I wait? Make plans with you. And I won't let them fall through. I think I lie for you. I think I die for you. Jealousy cry for you. Do things when you're wrong too. Like control.
So Chantel, everybody knows by now that Chantel provoked her mother, you guys. Let's just see what happened. This is coming from Star Glamour.
I think we're kind of past that point, don't you think?
I love you. I don't know what happened with us as far as Vegas, as far as it getting to this point. What I kick myself in the butt about is I should have said something prior to now. I should have forced the issue.
My problem with this is that her daughter sided with the ops, right? To embarrass her mother. She even went as far as talking about the marriages, between her mom and her dad. But this girl right here is been Jackie Golden Child. Now the next slide you're going to see is going to be where earlier, maybe 7-8 years ago, she went to therapy with Takara, the dark-skinned daughter, and and even in therapy, she had a big mouth in therapy too. But let's just keep it going.
At the end of the day, you got to remember, Vanna, I don't have a problem with you.
I didn't do nothing to you.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying.
I don't really
You
care.
feel you didn't do nothing to me.
I didn't.
And I feel I didn't do nothing to you.
Well, that's crazy.
My only point is this, Shani. We can argue all day long.
I'm not going to argue with you. Those days are...
So this has been her golden child. In Takari's book, she said that her mom would make her do about 400 to 500 sit-ups every time she would be around her. All the rest of the kids get to play. Chantel get to sit on the couch, looking all beautiful and eating what she had to do. But Takara, she said she had to do all those sit-ups. And she's been the golden child, but this golden child right here has so much animosity in her heart.
Well, yes, I left you downstairs. I came back up here more so to tell you that going forward, we won't be going forward. We're done.
That's fine. The cameras don't mean nothing to me.
Okay, well,
more than anything, what I made them understand is I wanted you to get an opportunity to sit down with your mother, because prior to the cameras, we didn't have this issue.
We didn't?
No.
So we...
Yes, you did. Because that's why I pulled that. That's why I pulled that emotional therapy you had. It was similar to where they were complaining about her lack of affection. But Takara is the one to me that was neglected. She said she stayed in with the grandma in this little shack. And when she went to visit her mom, it was like as if she was an orphanage. This beautiful big home that her mom and her sister lived in while she lived in the shack with her grandmother.
Had a great relationship?
Shani, have we not?
Have we had a great relationship?
Okay, then you should probably be able to share with me why you feel that.
Mom, I'm asking you a rhetorical question. I feel like there's a huge difference between Jackie the mother and Jackie the personality. And I think that version of Jackie is who came and sat down in front of me right now.
So I don't know if she's angry. At one point, according to Takara in her book, the sister had to come live in the shack with them. Now she's used to being in this mansion. All of a sudden, Mom just dumped her off into the shack with the grandma. And you would notice she do talk great about her grandmama, though. Chantel do.
I don't want to be a part of the lie.
All as I know.
So sad.
All as I know.
This is sad.
It isn't.
It is.
All as I know is I agreed to sit down again with.
This is coming from Star Glamour, you guys.
To have this conversation for you. It ain't for me. I wanted to give you an opportunity to clean your name up. If this
I need to clear my
name,
name?
Chantel, listen. If this how you...
I need to clear my name up?
Girl, stop.
Do you hear yourself?
Stop.
One thing I noticed about Jackie, she's not listening to how her daughter feels. She's ignoring her feelings. I think Jackie feels like because she gave her all the material things that she needed, that she was a great mom.
I need to clear my name.
Say this.
Please say it. And record it while you got it. So you can run it back to Dad and Douglas and continue to lie to them and tell them that what happened didn't happen. So that when they see this, they see you for the violent individual that you are.
Stop.
No, I'm not going to stop. And I'm not going to let up. And
but guess what I want you to do?
Every single time. I have zero respect.
I want you to get up and leave.
Zero respect.
Get up and...
Jackie has did all she can to avoid a confrontation with her daughter. Now, she knows her daughter's mouth, but we, as the viewer, just shocked over how she treated her mama. And I thought it was because of the camera, but if you look at the next slide, 8, 9, 10 years ago, she always talked to her mama like that. One thing she said in Carlo's interview is since 12 years old, Dad had to separate her and her mom. So she's always had something angry at her mom for certain reasons.
My wrong.
Zero respect.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
You look very
Thank you for wasting my time.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, girl.
Bye-bye.
Have a great night, girl.
Bye-bye.
Have a great night, girl.
Good night, sweetie. Good night.
Be well.
Good night. I will.
Well.
That's a much better exit.
You right.
Good night.
Right. And
I
you
love
think
you.
you look better? Do you
Bye-bye.
think you look better? Do you think that you
Jenny,
fixed the
no,
situation?
I
Because you're
don't.
sitting here looking stupid.
I don't.
Look how you...
Okay, you guys, it's getting ready to get rough around here.
As a mother, Jackie.
If you don't
How
get...
you look as a mother?
Get out of my room.
Don't touch me. Let me go. Let me go.
So, it's just
Good
not
night,
good.
Good night, sweetie. Good night. Be well. Good night. I will. That's a much better exit. You're right. Good night. Right. I love you.
So I'm gonna say that I think that Cass gaslight later too, because they're grown women. They're in their 40s, 50s. They will go back and tell Chantel everything that this woman said. You know, they were gaslighting that situation as well, making Chantel matter and matter. Every time she sat down at the table with Jackie's ops, they had to say something that her mother said about her. So
Better?
anyway.
Do you think you look better? Do you think that you'll fix the situation? Because you're sitting here looking stupid.
I don't.
Look how you look as a mother, Jackie.
If you don't
Look how
get
you look as a mother. Don't touch me.
She said, I'll knock you out. That's what she said. She would knock her out. Let's see what the fans are saying over here. Hopefully I can pick up on what you guys are saying right here. Nobody gonna tell Jackie daughter that she used rhetoric incorrect and take her sense. I mean, my mom would have broke my jaw, but my mom would have never let it get that far. Shiny said, this girl is so, Jackie Christie emotional therapy with Takara Lee and Chantel. Y'all remember, Jackie, this was 7 years ago, you guys. I wanted to see, was Chantel like that 7 years ago? Yes, she was. Let's listen at this. Here we go.
That's Shani. That's Cardi. That's
Nice to meet you. I'm thinking, oh my God, because my daughter made it clear, no counselors, no therapists. But I decided this is what I want to do because it's the only help we're going to be able to get.
Are you like a...
So these are her two daughters. We can remember when the daughter, they accused Jackie of being a colorist. Y'all remember that? When Jackie daughter Takara, right, says that Jackie was embarrassed over her because of her dark skin. But Jackie Christie daughter right there is the one that she favored. She is the golden child. The little yellow girl is the golden child, you guys. So what surprised me is that when she was had an interview with Carlos, she said that since 12 years old, she's been arguing with her mother and the dad had to intervene. So, although Takara was treated a little bit different, like the scapegoat, and the other sister was treated like she was the golden child, seemed like she had more respect for her mother. Let's just listen.
You're a therapist?
Yeah. I'm a family therapist, so are you open for this? You're looking at me like you're not sure.
I guess so.
Okay. You are, Kari?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kai. I may not like what they say, but I'm not going to interrupt. I'm going to hear what they say, and then I'm going to give my side.
I've always felt a little intimidated by my mom.
Okay.
But just,
So, this is Takara. She has a hearing impairment. Now, I was surprised to find out that the other sister, Chantel, had not spoke to her in 7 years, you guys. Something is going on in this family. Nobody is close. None of the siblings is close. But she has a hearing impairment, the reason she speaks like that. My daughter's also hearing impaired. That's why I recognize how she speaks. But anyway, most of the fans are saying that they're glad that Chantel did not bite her tongue, and she never have. They're calling Jackie the new Mama Dearest.
like jitters and everything. And then with my grandma passing, that mother relationship I had with her, and I felt like,
Don't cry.
oh, and I compare that to me in your relationship, and that's where the question comes in. Because I didn't feel like I was good enough.
And so, yes, we do know that. We do know that it came out on the show Basketball Wives that Jackie really was ashamed of her. So she's telling Jack, I didn't feel good enough around you, girl. But if you look at both of the daughters, they basically, both of her daughters felt neglected, y'all. And they felt that they didn't receive love from Jackie, and they should. They didn't. They felt like both of them are saying to me that they didn't feel love by their mother. Jackie seemed to equate material things with love.
You always been good. You always been too good. I felt like, okay, Kari, we can work on that. If you felt like you were overlooked, you weren't. You've always been my pride and joy. Ever since you was born, you always had everything you can imagine. And I tell you, I love you.
That was
I
the problem.
trust
Like, you were so busy trying to make sure that we had what you didn't have. What good was the roof over our head if you weren't there to tuck us in, if you weren't cooking the meals?
Okay, now Jackie realized that money doesn't buy love, y'all. This is connected said this 7 years ago. Just because they had a lot of material items growing up doesn't make up for the lack of affection. And yeah, children just remember that time that maybe you took me to the skating ring, or maybe we went for a walk in the park. That bonding is what kids really remember, but they don't remember their mother as being very affectionate, and that's what they're saying.
Where we get our relationship with grandma from is because she was the one that was doing those things. And I understand that you were making it happen, but sometimes you just have to put that on hold and say, you know what, being a mom comes first, and that's what I have to do.
And I'm thinking, oh my God, there was food in the house, heat in the house, grandma's down the hall. That sounds like a damn good mother to me. Now, if I didn't hear something a certain way, or I didn't jump when you thought I should jump.
So Jackie is getting very defensive now. They spilling the tea. I don't think she like the way this is going, y'all. All you gotta do, look at Jackie. Look at Jackie's eyes. Jackie, like, oh my God, what have I gotten into? Both of my daughter is double teaming me. But y'all, just listen at Chantel. Chantel is so angry, and Takara is sad, and so yeah, Chantel is angry at her mom.
Or I didn't cry when you thought I should cry. That doesn't constitute a bad mother. And I don't want to be sitting here listening to some nonsense.
I can tell you're angry clearly about something with your mom.
I think until she acknowledges the things that happened along the course of our childhoods, we're never going to really be able to forgive her for it or to heal from it, you know?
Well, first of all, if I was not there to tuck you in, I apologize. I don't know.
And I can accept your apology.
Okay, but you know
so are
what?
you going to be genuine from here on
I'm
out?
always genuine.
I personally feel like you're not.
I don't agree with this girl right here hitting her mama, but she seems like she's hurt. She seems like she's angry, and she feel like, wow, Jackie just disregard her daughter's feelings every time the daughter say something to her. I gave you everything you need. But she's just ignoring their feelings, and I think Jackie maybe just need to sit there and listen at how they feel. But this was over 7 years ago, you guys, and Chantel still had that same mouth. It didn't just start. A lot of y'all was saying when y'all watched the basketball that she was showing off because she was on the camera. No, this been like, okay, really, really, really respect Chantel for speaking out. A lot of people are saying against her mother, but it's okay to speak out. But why side with your mama with the ops? And then why hit your mother? Yeah. But anyway, Chantel was always seen as the favorite out of both of her kids. She knows her mama is dead ass wrong, though. She knows her mama is wrong. But I like one thing I like about Chantel, she always have taken up for her dark-skinned sister.
All the time.
Stop calling me ungenuine because that's not fair, Shandy. You know
But
damn
it's
well.
how I feel, how it's not
But
fair.
why are you making these lies up? That hurts.
This is the problem. She's willing to apologize, but she's not acknowledging what it is that we're saying to her.
For you to feel I'm not genuine is baffling to me. The tears I cried for you, Chantel, and for you, Takari, is real. I don't understand what you're asking
So
me to
you
do.
don't feel like at times you're fake?
No, I feel like at times
I rest my case because we're not going to get anywhere.
Listen.
I feel one way, you feel different.
Okay,
so
now let me tell you this.
I think this young lady have always had a been more mouthy. I remember her saying again on Carlos that since 12 years old, she get into it with her mother and dad had to separate them.
Dad, I don't want no more of the negativity. That was the final blow. I'm not going to sit here and be victim for you. If you love me,
Okay, so Jackie is having this emotional therapy session with Takara. We rarely see Takara now. And they say that the reason we rarely see Takara on TV is because Jackie did not like her because she was dark skinned. Takara is very beautiful. Takara says she was mostly raised around her dad's side of the family, whereas, of course, Doug is not her father, but she says that Doug has treated her great. She has no problem with Doug. Neither one of them have a problem with Doug. Doug seems to be an easygoing man, and he loves Jackie, y'all, now.
mother, then I suggest we start showing each other that now. I don't know how to be more clear than that. I'm not going to say it in a way that somebody else can sit there and say, she said it just right for me. I'm not interested in that because I don't give a, to be honest with you. I want your heart to feel it and her heart to feel it. And if it doesn't, then we got a problem. And I feel like I can take responsibility for anything that I've done. I don't clearly know what it is, and I'm not interested in sitting here trying to pick through it.
It's probably better for you to know now. I will never get over it. It cannot.
Oh, wow. Oh, Jackie said, I don't know what I did. And they're telling her the lack of emotion, the lack of concern, the lack of affection that you had towards her. I don't know what Jackie went through. I don't know her background. Maybe her mother was like that. Maybe the women's and the men's in their family never showed affection. But whatever it is, this is a generational curse where she passed it down to her daughter. This daughter said, I would never ever forget that, how I was treated. I guess that's what she meant. Takara.